What's up, fellow lords of gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Future Fight. So today it is upon us, the 7-year anniversary events, mostly for the whales, but you know, there's something in here for us dolphins and free-to-play players as well. And right off, as soon as you log in, you can see some of those things. The best part about this is that there's the bonus 50% crystal sales inside here. Basically, any crystals that you purchase, you're going to get additional 50%. I would love to see something like this inside Marvel Future Revolution. We also get the 40% off on the Dimension chests for like comic cards, custom gears, and things like that. That's awesome as well. We have the 7-year token shop, which they've made even more spicy for us, the players, by adding in shield archive things that include premium tier 2 selectors, Doctor Strange. We'll get into some of those things. And then we also have the 7-year secret shop. This is typically considered a whale bingo in my opinion, but it concludes the brilliant CTP selector and a 6-star artifact selector as the shop rewards. So I think there's going to be more people that probably want to jump in on that. That's not everything that's in here. There's more to come, but we'll take a look at those and dig deep in them. I'm mostly excited and happy for what they're introducing, though I do believe that they could do a little bit better inside the shop. So let's take a look at some of these items inside here. All right. So immediately, the check-in is still here. But we have a special check-in event that's basically already begun. We have the 7-day check-in. So immediately upon seeing this, you're going to notice that it's weird that the penultimate gift is going to be a Titan component pack, tier 3 materials. But the first day, we are getting the Luna Snow Future Fight First Luna Snow Coax variant card. Basically, obtaining this card is going to allow you to get a +1 movement. So it's not the greatest at all inside there. Still working through the monthly check-in. Thank you for that, Netmarble. Not going to complain about free rewards, because free rewards are free rewards and they don't come far and in between. So let's go in here and let's take a look at some of the things that we do have inside there. First up, I don't know why I went to the craft event. First thing I want to look at is the event shop. So notice that there's going to be this event shop inside here, and you can see that we have the 7-year anniversary tokens. These tokens are earned, or purchased rather, I guess the best way to say it. These tokens are purchased by making purchases in shop. So basically, the more items and things that you purchase inside the store, each of the shop items are going to have different tokens associated with them, and these are the rewards you can get. So we've got the power saving mode theme for the Mystic Shield for Doctor Strange. We got the 4-star artifact, the selector CTPs, and you can see down the list potential realization tickets. Now, let me be honest with you. For every one token, you are basically looking at $1. So when you see these prices inside here, that's what the expectation is that you're going to spend like $200 in order to obtain those items. I'm just being honest with you. That's pretty much the quantification. Along with that, we also have the Doctor Strange event shop, which is the same as we normally have for update releases, where we're probably going to earn up to about 700 tokens, and then you'll notice right over here at the end, we're basically going to be able to get those premium rewards like the comic cards, the dimension chest CTPs, and the tier 2 mega advancement tickets, right? So those are there inside there. That's the event shop. So remember, there are 2 different event shops going on. Be aware that inside the notifications, you should receive 10 of your anniversary event token rewards. That is a good thing, because it's basically going to enable you to skirt the grind for dispatch missions and the dimension missions to obtain that Captain America icon or the premium tier 2 selector. Your best bet is not to invest these right away, but to grind those out until the last day of the event, so that way you know where you need to spend these. And if you don't need to spend them at all, you can, put them to something else in the shop. Along with that, inside here, you should also notice that we basically, some players, these should be rolling out to everybody within a few days. If you pre-registered for the 7th-year anniversary, you will get 700 crystals. You will get some other rewards in here. I think it was like I don't even know what they were. It was like 700 crystals. I think it was like some boxes and stuff like that. Yeah, here it goes. So you're getting like the 22 million, the 2.2 million gold, and the 700 crystals. I could swear there was supposed to be something else inside there, but oh well, it's not there right now. But that's what you're basically getting inside the shop. Now there's going to be a lot of other things inside here that you're going to basically be able to get, and that's what these messages are generating for you. But we also have the 7-year anniversary celebration tier 3 character selection has arrived. It's there, the gift. So it's in the gift tab, right? So you can see it right here. This is going to be your tier 3 selector. Your tier 2 selector is also here. These are normal rewards. Now, when you acquire this, you're going to be able to level up a couple of characters inside here. That's going to be all of the characters listed here. If you have all those characters at tier 3, you will get the rewards for them. But realistically, yeah, like, so basically you want to make sure that you're choosing a character that's of value to you. It's going to be hard to tell you who to use these on based on what characters you already have. But at the top of the list, some of those characters that you're probably going to want to invest in, it would be characters like Sharon Rogers. Immediately, like if you don't have her at T3, go ahead and T3 that character. You definitely want her. Characters like Captain Marvel, Loki, Spider-Man, Thor. Well, not so much Thor, if I'm being honest, but yeah. I mean, I would level up Thor, but I wouldn't use him immediately for a T3 selector, if I'm being honest, because you can get him through story mode. So I think the top level characters inside there of these that are in the current meta is Spider-Man and Sharon Rogers. If you don't have those characters, you might want to grab them. So how you choose to do that is up to you. I don't really know who I'm going to do it with yet. We also have a tier 2 character selector that you can put in there. I pretty much have the majority of my characters at tier 2 already, so it really doesn't help me in any way, shape, or form, but I can get some bios from that, right? So now let's take a look at this secret shop to get this out the way. I think this secret shop is going to be a little bit more spicy for players simply because if you look at the items that are available, you can basically acquire tier, 6-star select, custom gear. What the fuck? You can you can collect a CTP selector. So I think a lot of players will try to grind for that. The rewards over here are also not that bad, if I'm being perfectly honest. You're getting some enhanced type tickets, some potential enhanced type tickets, and then behind each of these is going to basically be like, you know, what you're basically looking at paying for inside here is some of the things. So like, for instance, I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But so these are some of the items that will go on sale. So if you're really down on your luck and you really need to get some of like these CCFs, the crystals and stuff like that, Titan component packs and stuff like that, you can wait to see those items refresh and try to buy on the low end so that way you can clear out the board as best as possible to get to those top rewards. It's still going to cost you a lot of money. Now, the thing is that you will probably somewhat end out in a balance because the rewards that you're going to be buying are probably going to be beneficial. Like right now, none of these rewards to me are worth it purchasing over here. You could purchase like a Norn Stone of Energy and probably get something, but realistically, I'm not about that life. So, really weird. I would say if you're a free-to-play player, you're not Mr. Moneybag, stay away from these. This is not an event for you. This is whale bingo, like I said. We also have the craft event inside the shop, and I think this is going to be beneficial to everybody across the board. There's going to be one thing that you definitely want to invest in, and that is the 7-year celebration chest that's inside here. 100%, you get a max of 5 times per day to do that. So it's going to cost you 500,000 to 100,000 per, and it's going to cost you 77 of these clear tickets, right? I would say that if you have them, purchase these. You basically have the opportunity to collect some items like even the 4-star artifacts inside here. I don't know why it's telling me it can't proceed. Oh, you know what? God dang it, inventory space. Always forget about that damn inventory space. It irks the shite out of me. Let's see if we can sell some of this stuff off real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we go. All right, we got rid of that stuff. So that should give us some inventory space. Booyah. Now let's go back inside here and let's finish out the max of these. So nothing really exciting there. I would love to see like a 4-star. Okay, I got some CCF. I don't really need CCF. Now, the one thing that is sat inside here is these Titan records. These are going to be good, especially because basically they're asking you for about 7,000, 8,000 of the Nornstones for those specific brands, and you'll be able to collect one of these combat records and stuff like that inside here. This is amazing. Now you can only do this once per, so I've reached the max limit on my inventory space for that character, which is why I can't do it. I have 10 of them already. I'll spend all of those just to get these books and start going back inside, building up inside there. The other thing that you have inside here is hidden tickets. This is another good place to use yours if you don't have any. I think you're allowed to complete and craft a total of 100 of those. So this is going to be one of those things. Definitely get in here and produce. There's no reason for you not to use these hidden tickets. They're really great inside Dimension Mission. I would jump on this immediately. You are at a max of 100. Nobody's going to complain about completing 100 of those. So that's pretty good. I wouldn't complain about that at all. So get in there, do those. You can do a max of 100 of them. You can see that right there is going to cost you about 1,000,000 gold. I'm not going to do that on screen because it could take for fucking ever. Wow, that's a lot of freaking clear tickets inside there. Okay. Some of the other items inside here, like the rank black antimatter, probably be good for a lot of players as well. I don't really suggest that you go in on the Phoenix Feathers and Nornstones. Those are pretty easily obtainable, so I would stay clear away from those. Trust me, there's no reason. We've got the event quest, and this event quest is specifically for the Doctor Strange, right? So Doctor Strange is literally there. They want you to do these events. You'll collect these items daily for these tokens, and then they want you to do the 7th anniversary event as well, where completing these things, equipping Enchanted Uro, Odor's Blessings, and so forth down the chain will enable you to collect some more items leading all the way down to this mega uniform upgrade ticket. So this is great for any of your characters that you have inside your toon collector that you just, maybe you have Luna Snow or something like that, and you don't have the BIOS for her. Those are the characters that you would conceivably use your mega uniform upgrade ticket on. So that's a good item to have in there. Now, that's about everything that there's going on in terms of events here, right? Not to mention your future pass and stuff like that. Your bonus missions, those are still ongoing. And the really good thing about this right now is that while this is occurring, we also have the crystal event that is happening, right? So the crystal event is happening. You're probably going to be spending crystals anyways at this point. You can see I've got about 12,000 crystals. And this is going to lead you to getting like a 4-star artifact chest. Mostly nothing's going to be in that artifact chest, but it also gives you some of the crystals for, Titan components, Titan records. You can see their mythic upgrade tickets and even mega rank up tickets with some celestial essence as well inside there. That's pretty good. The rest of the rewards, not so great in my opinion, but it is what it is. So now let's get into what most people are going to be looking for, and that's the store items. What is a good purchase? What is a trash purchase? So immediately in the feature shop, we've got this 7th year anniversary chest, and this is similar to the month-to-month chest that we have. I usually say that this is a good purchase. Most of the things in Marvel Future Fight aren't necessarily bad purchase because of the crystal to dollar value. That's how I weight everything. Crystal to dollar value versus the amount of time and enjoyment that the game gives me. That's basically the way I look at it. I've been playing the game for 7 years, and I've been playing it daily. Well, I've been playing 6 years and daily. So when I look at this, $2.99 for 330 crystals is not a bad deal in my opinion. That's basically giving my dollar a lot of value. Now, the rewards in here are seen as extra. If you go inside here and you collect the CCF, you collect the mega upgrade ticket, the mega rank up ticket, then great. You struck out and you've got lucky. But if you don't, the rest of these rewards aren't really that great. They're not premium comic cards, and regular comic cards, mythic cards, they don't have a lot of value in the game anymore. The BAM, if you're a beginning player, these are good items because basically where you're looking at these items right here is that those are extra. And so these are good items for beginning players. As veteran players, we tend to look at these items as bad because we're not thinking about somebody new coming into the game, but that's what these items are for. These are for new players, right? And this chest is not bad for a new player who doesn't have bam, who doesn't have a lot of gold, who doesn't have all the premium cards like, you know, as a veteran player has. Even better is that this is enabling you to collect 3 of the these 7th year anniversary tokens, which can be used in a token shop. So at max here, you can purchase this 10 times. So that's going to be 30 tokens. And then over here, you can purchase this 10 times. That's another 30 tokens. So that's 60 tokens. If you really just wanted to bypass having to do the collection for the archive, you could basically make the purchases inside here, get these items, and then use those 20 tokens is what you need inside the event shop to purchase the items that you need in order to have the shield icon and the premium tier 2 selector, which will hold dividends for you because it is a premium tier 2 selector. So that's why I tend to look at it from that angle, right? I don't know how I clicked off that store. Now let's get back inside here, okay? Because there's going to be items inside the store that just hold no value for you whatsoever. So for instance, here we go, 7-year tier 3 selector. So immediately inside here for $49.99, which means that you have a tier 3 character selector inside here, and these are the characters that you have the ability to level up in tier 3. So there's a little bit more than what the tier 3 selector that they're giving away to you is, because you'll notice immediately Hela's sitting inside the shop, Kingpin is sitting inside the shop, Shang-Chi is sitting inside the shop. So there's probably a couple of characters in here that if you didn't have, like, is Kingpin a character that you necessarily want to get to tier 3 at this point? I mean, I'm not a huge fan of him, so this is not necessarily something I was like, this is aching me to get this character tier 3. But if you don't have these characters, the screwed up part is that a lot of these characters are free to play. Now, this is an immediate tier 3, so if you're just trying to play catch up, this is a great item for you to purchase because you're also going to get those 50. Now, this would be a better item to me if the crystal value was a little bit weighted heavier, but it's not. So that's the reason why I, as a player that's in the veteran status, I don't view that necessarily as a good one, especially being that out of this whole entire lineup here, the characters that I don't have level up, they're literally sitting at level up door. You know what I mean? So purchasing this to level them up to T3 doesn't make very much sense for me. Then we have a 7-year transcendent potential inside here, and I think this one has even less value. Yeah, this one doesn't have any value because if I was to go across the board and say these characters that are sitting inside here for transcendence, yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, to be honest with you and truthful, unless we get a Moon Knight update inside here at some point, the only character in here worth, you know, having awakened that you might want to rush to is Medusa. And even then, realistically, I'd be like, not that much, you know what I mean? So that one has even less value, especially 1,000 crystals inside there. It's great that they have in their mind that the transcendent characters and the tier 3 characters are still weighted in equality, meaning that just because a character gets a transcendence doesn't mean that they're any worse than a tier 3 character, right? Now, we completely get onto the track of don't purchase when we look at these 7-year REFORGE-Destruction, Greed, and Regeneration packs. What we have here is a ability to get these. You're going to have like a 20% ability to get the brilliant, 20% ability to get the mighty. It's just not worth it. Like, the chance on these is just not worth it. So matter of fact, it's even worse. So you get an 80% chance to collect the mighty CTP and a 20% chance to collect the brilliant. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it to me. I wouldn't purchase that at all, especially at $50. We also have the Judgment one inside there as well. I would skip those completely. We also have the tier 3 special relay event. These are legitimately 100% targeted towards whales. I would not purchase this and stay away. Unless you just have the pockets for them, I would not purchase this. Stay the hell away from these. You can see basically here that they're going to give you a Titans record, 2 Titans records. You get some Essence of Dimension, but you get the 8,000 crystals. So your dollar value is a little bit less than what the crystal value is. So it's not quite the same as what I normally would tell you for like Marvel Future Revolution, just a little bit different inside here. So I would say stay away, because the thing is that you're basically paying $100 in order to get to the real prize, which is this. You really want the tier 3 mega advancement ticket, the tier 3 mega advancement ticket. God damn, I can't even speak today. You want the superior potential realization ticket, because remember, this is potential realization and this is the tier 3 advancement, but then you notice that's 5,000 crystals. So you're basically paying $100 and only 50 of that is crystals, and then the other two are weighted at $50 equally themselves, right? So kind of weird because you're paying $100 and $200 to basically get here. Now that's going to give you about 13,000 crystals in order to do it. Now, what that does give you is the ability to then go and spend inside here for the third shop, which is going to net you another tier 3 mega advancement ticket. And this will give you some boost points, 100,000 gold, and the potential realization ticket. So yeah, you really need to be wailing for this. Like I say, stay away from this unless you just really have the funds for that. Stay away from it. Okay, that's my opinion. 7-year event pack. This is the same as the normal pack that goes on a month-to-month basis, where you can basically purchase event tokens in order to get additional items from the token shop. I never find these to be necessarily bad because, like I said again, the way I weight it is my dollar to the crystal dollar, because that's going to give me a direct reflection inside the game. With side Marvel Future Fight, the benefit that I see here is a lot of the items are direct pay and you automatically get it. Like costumes, direct pay. You directly get those things that you pay for, versus the gacha values of them, especially with, I immediately know I'm purchasing 350 tokens to get an item. I immediately know I'm purchasing 880 event tokens to get an item, not an RNG of getting an item. I'm purchasing it because I want this item. So therefore, I'm paying $80 for the crystals and I happen to be getting another. So in that regard, it's like I'm investing in the game because I'm enjoying playing the game. Now, we've got the 7-year anniversary super deal pack inside of here. For $50, you're basically getting 1,000 crystals, tier 2 mega advancement ticket, 6-star mega rank up ticket, and then a mega uniform upgrade ticket. Now, the reason why I say that this is actually a pretty decent purchase is because you're going to get the bonus tokens inside of here. Along with that, you're going to get this mega uniform upgrade ticket, and this mega uniform upgrade ticket would normally just cost you $40 in and of itself. So that means basically for the additional, you're basically got a $10 difference, which they're giving you in crystals. And then these two items, your tier 2 mega advancement and your 6-star mega rank up ticket, are basically for the free, right? You see how I'm doing the math here, right? Because this would normally be like $39.99, and then these right here, the difference in that from the $39.99 up here is the 10,000, and then I did the math wrong here. This is a $10 value basically. So then we have the 7-year crystal pack. This is great. I absolutely love this because this is something that's accessible to the free-to-play players. 6,000 crystals, and what do you get? You get a selector for the CTP. It's a selector, so that's really good. You get a potential realization ticket, so that means that you can skip out on the potential, even though it's really easy to do potential now. And like I'm a vet player though, so I can understand the frustration some new players might have with potential realization. It's one of the things inside the previous survey that we always like, do away with that shit. We don't really want to deal with it. But you also get the tier 2 mega advancement ticket and the mega rank up ticket inside here as well. So these are the tier 2 mega advancement and the 6-star mega rank up ticket are absolutely phenomenal for new players. Phenomenal. So go ahead and get that if you really want to. You can see across the shop there are some items inside here, bonus deals and things like that are listed with the items in there, but that's my general feeling about those items in particular. Now, I want to make sure everybody is aware, and I want to say this one last time so that way there's no misconception about it. The Shield Archive, there are 2 items inside the 7th anniversary special gift that you can grind towards. Okay, it's the Snowflake headphones. You need 20 of them. It's the 4L1T 4 lit light stick, and you need 10 of those. If you go inside the shop, it is more behoove you to continue doing the grind and see what you end up at the end of the 7 days for the event before you make the purchase and then come inside here. Now, if you just have no intent to want to grind this out and you just want these items now, by all means do so. You'll get to the tier 2 premium character selector, and the best characters that I would suggest that you collect from here is going to probably be Echo, yeah, if you're not getting it, Echo. Echo is probably going to be the best character, along with Kitty Pryde, Electro. Crescent is a good character as well inside there. Gambit is a really good character. Ghost Panther is a really good character. Luna Snow, 100% for sure if you don't have her. Colossus, and I would go Hyperion and Enchantress last. So those, but Echo and Electro probably at the top of the list right now, along with Gambit, as terms of characters that you should just immediately go out and get. Oh, Nick Fury's a pretty decent character inside there. I think he's lost some of his value though, but yeah. So that's what you're basically getting. Don't forget those items. Remember, I know a lot of people are going to make this mistake, and they're going to go in there and they're going to purchase those, and they're going to automatically use them on the light stick, and then they're going to be like, I was doing dimension mission anyways, right? You're going to be doing dispatch missions or something like that, and then you're going to collect all those, and you're going to be like, well, I ended up with 10 more, and now you've used all the events. Just make sure that you don't do that. Just make sure you don't do it. I'm really deciding on whether or not I want to do this. That's not bad. Let's see what happens. How bad this ends up for me. So we got the crystal bonus inside there. You can see I automatically get the crystal bonus, and just like that we get this one square right here. So this isn't bad because basically I have the ability to either get this Odin's Blessing, or I can get this 4-star potential enhanced ticket inside here as well if I was to clear this row or clear this row. But that's basically how the event works. You're basically looking down the barrel as the items refresh, that you're basically purchasing those items in order to get it. And this is really good if you just have crystals inside the shop. Now, I did forget about one last thing inside the store, and that is the 50% crystal purchase inside here. I think that this one is important to show because I think it's I think it's probably going to be the best one inside here. Let me see, where's the crystals at? I always get messed up when I'm actually looking at these. There we go. So right now during this event, you have the 50% bonus crystals, and this is where I typically spend my money inside here, is when these events come up, whether it's Black Friday or now, is I'll purchase these outright, so that way I basically have crystals stacked upon crystals. So you can see, for instance, for $100 they're giving you 11,000 crystals, and then they're going to give you an additional 8,125 crystals as the bonus for it, right? And essentially what that enables me to do is to have something for the future in order to purchase other items, like whether it's legendary battles, or whether it's costumes as they come out. These are good places to spend. You can see there's the limitation of 2, but this is pretty good. If you were going to run that the whale bingo, then you could run this inside here. I'll probably do some individual videos specifically about these shop items and stuff like that, so that way you can see those for yourself and how they're panning out. But overall, yeah, I'm not really excited about this at all. It just looks terrible. Ugh. That's the power saving thing mode, and I still feel like that's the thing that's messing up my game on BlueStacks, but neither here nor there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope this gives you guys some insight into what you should and what you shouldn't be purchasing inside the store. I'm not necessarily trying to tell you how you spend your money. I'm just trying to tell you some of the benefits of what you could purchase. Now, if you're just a whale, this video is obviously not for you. Purchase away, man. Please help support the game in any way possible, and keep this game going for hopefully another 7 years. I love Marvel Future Fight. I hope to God that they take a look at the game at some point and decide that they're going to upgrade the graphics on it, because right now in the mobile market space, it's one of the things that's probably holding the game back the most, especially with some of the games like Marvel Future Revolution out there. The art style just needs a little facelift, but they're doing great work, especially with Dev Note that we recently got. You can't complain. Thank you, Netmarble, for Marvel Future Fight and for 7 years of gaming, 6 of which I've enjoyed immensely. And here's hoping that we get another stretch of 7 years from this game in general. Until next time, guys, peace.